Hi everybody and welcome to class. It's Mark and we'll be working together for the next 16 weeks on English 112 exposition and persuasion. When I looked at the roster for this class, I see there's a name or two that I've had as a student in the past, so welcome back to those. But for everyone else, you will see that this is my preferred method of communicating with you. I'm not a big fan of posting announcements. I like using video. So each week you will get a new video from me. I only ask that you watch the video before you do any work in the class because I will be covering what we'll be doing that week and some of the important points that we will be covering. This is our course orientation video, and we'll also be discussing what you have to do for week 1. So to begin, I'm going to go to course information. And it's there that I have placed my contact information, the syllabus, and the course calendar. The first thing I want to point out to you is my preferred method of staying in touch with students, and that is by text message. Put my name, put my number in your phone. Anytime you need to reach out to me with a question, a concern, a comment, problems you might be having, this is the best way to get in touch with me. Of course, you can also call me if you'd like. Don't be shy. It is an 800 number. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that's fine. There's my Twitter address. I don't tweet very often about what is going on in class, but if you are a Twitter user, you can send me a direct message. And of course, here's my Ivy Tech email address if you need to send something to me in that format. Here is the course syllabus. I'm not going to open this right now because I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible and to the point. But I recommend that you print this out because once you've printed it, you can make notes in the margins, you can circle things, you can highlight things. It's just a source of good information. Here's a course calendar, and I recommend you print this as well, even though there is a second course calendar listed here. But print the syllabus, print the calendar, you'll find that helpful. And speaking of the calendar, notice that each class starts on Monday, so the first day of this class will be August 22nd. And you have until the following Sunday to turn in your work. And the work assignments are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night. Let's go into class sessions and see what we have for this first week. And you will notice as the course continues that there tends to be a lot of reading on the front end and not very much writing. But the reverse is true as we progress through the semester, where you will have less and less reading to do and more writing. As it mentions, course syllabus and calendar, we've already talked about that. Literacy readings. For the first week, I'd like for you to read everything that's contained within this folder. Now, there's a lot of articles listed, but as you will see, most of them are not that long, maybe one full page. You should be able to get through these in pretty good order. And there's more than one article in each of these. They are arranged by subject. But let's just pick one in particular and take a quick peek at it. And I think I noticed earlier there are a couple of duplicates within the folders. So as you're continuing to read and you realize a sentence or two in, this sounds familiar, well, you're not wrong. There are a couple of duplicates. I'm just going to pick one at random here on analyzing ads. Click on the title. Notice it gives you just a brief thumbnail to start, and then you can read more. And I'll also point out that several of these, but not all, have YouTube videos embedded in them. You're going to want to watch the videos as well. You can print these off. You don't have to. You might find an advantage in doing so. That's up to you. Here's one of the videos that they're referencing when they discuss this. So read all of those for this first week. Introductions. There is a forum, a discussion board for introductions. Honestly, there's no grade associated with it, but we're all going to be working together quite a bit this semester. Let's get to know each other as individuals now. It'll be more helpful down the road. Of course, no one has posted yet, but when you are ready, hit create thread. You must give your post a title or a subject heading, and then tell us whatever you would like about yourself. You can write as much as you'd like, as little as you'd like, as long as you cover the basics. Tell us who you are, what you're studying, where you're from, what courses you're taking this semester, anything you think will be of help or of interest to me and the other students in the class. And we also have a second discussion board regarding this assignment. Now there is a political cartoon here, and I'll tell you up front, this cartoon is a little dated. Notice it's from 2013. Take a look at that. Once you've formed an opinion, we're going to address these questions. Who is the audience for the cartoon? Be specific. Who do you think it is designed to appeal to? Their age, their gender, their political view, etc. And you're concentrating on the audience, not necessarily on yourself, although you can insert some personal opinion if you have an obvious reaction to the cartoon. Be sure to explain the message in the cartoon by describing the symbols and emotions it is designed to evoke. You're going to write about 250 words by posting to this discussion board, which I will not open. I know you know where it is now. Everyone here is a seasoned student. And in class session 2, I had to hit the pause button for just a second. I had to sneeze. In response to the original post, you're going to select 2 and respond to them. Now you need to say more than I agree or I disagree with you. Tell us why. Your response could be just text, and that's what most students do. You can respond in other ways if you'd like, as it lists here, but text is probably the easiest. So your original post, about 250 words, and then respond to 2 classmates and 200 words each for a total of 400 words in your responses. And I think we may have covered everything for this particular session. I want to take one more look around. We tried to give you a soft landing at the start of class. Don't want to overwhelm you at first. There is a lot of reading in this week. Only 2 assignments. Again, one is ungraded, but one is going to eventually be graded, and that is the discussion board on the political cartoon. But definitely print off the calendar, print off the syllabus, and most importantly, if you have a question about anything or you just simply want to say hello, go ahead and shoot me a text. Again, that number is 812-498-4200. I'm not going to cover the summary and the overview of next session. That is obvious, but that appears to be it for this first week. I want to welcome everyone to class. Look for another video like this one that will be posted next week, and you'll be seeing one of these each and every week. That's all I have for this time. Good luck, everybody.